All right, welcome everybody. Today's video finds us about 45 minutes to an hour or so kind of northeast of Busan. We're in Gaijang-gun, I think is the name of this little town. Anyway, we're going to look at a temple here. This is the only temple in Korea, I guess, that's built on the ocean. And we're going to look at, I know I'm going to tear up the pronunciation, Haedong Yonggunsa Temple. It's a big long name and it's in Korean. Anyway, we're going to take a look at this. This was originally built in 1376 and then it was damaged pretty heavily in the Japanese invasion of Korea in like the late 1500s, like 1593 or so. It was burned and then it was restored and then it was abandoned and then it was kind of revamped again in like the 1930s. And then most of the stuff that's here now is from like the 1970s. One of the influential monks here rebuilt a lot of this stuff. So what we'll see is mostly pretty new, but it is kind of interesting that it is the only one on the sea, and it's a really like important site for the Koreans. It has the Gwanseum. They call it a little bit different name, but it's the goddess of mercy. That's the main deity here at this temple. So we'll take a look around and see what we see. First come into the temple area, we're not into the temple yet, but we're greeted with bunches of market stalls and everything like that. They have the fish cakes and little pastries and coffee shops. So we'll walk down through here and then we'll go into the temple. Now it's one of 3 temples in Korea that have the Gwanseum. I guess there's 2 sister temples that are built like in caves. All the rest of the temples in Korea are built on like mountains or in caves. That's like really a sacred thing to them. The ocean is sacred also, but there's like a story behind all of that. I don't know. Okay, so here we are with the temple gates. They have the 12 zodiacs over here. So this is the first time they built these in Korea. This is a Chinese thing. So they have the rat and the oxen and the tiger and everything. They have a human body with an animal head. And then they have some little stone tablets and stuff with some Chinese writing. Now this is known as the dragon temple, I think. It's they talk about Gwanseum riding the dragon. So the way I got over here is I took the bus, and it was quite interesting. It was only 1,300 won, and you can pay on the bus. So I jumped on the bus, and I rode it all the way out here, and then I walked about 15 minutes or so over a hill. And you could take a taxi to get over here. There's some vending machines. There's another little temple. It looks like the Haedong Zen Center over that way, and then the Songdian Beach is 1.5 kilometers. So we have this little stone pagoda here. This is quite nice. So they've carved into all of that. And it has like the little pagoda things. So they have these little figures here. And this goes down there. It's kind of nice, it has the bamboo and stuff. There's a map over there. Now what's funny about this little pagoda is I've never seen that. But this is the traffic safety prayer pagoda. So I guess if you come here and pray, it'll keep you safe from having a car accident. Now with the story of this is that if you have like a wish, you're supposed to be able to come here to this temple and like make merit and pray, and then the Gwanseum will grant you your wish by that evening. So the Chinese writing. And the way here, there's all these little paper lanterns that line the whole route. So there's even more of them here. All the way from the bus stop over the little hill, there were paper lanterns the whole way, which is kind of fun. This is pretty cool here. This is supposed to be a temple of prayer and solitude. That's what it's known for. You're supposed to be able to come here and meditate and feel really good. So they have some bamboo growing here and like a little dragon on the stone wall. And we can see the ocean up ahead here. And they have a little shrine here for the Buddha for academic achievement. So I guess if you need to pass the test and you haven't studied, come here and pray and make a donation. All right, so this is why I came right here. How cool is this? So it's built right here on the ocean. Have these rocks and everything, a little bridge going from here over to the other side. You can see the Buddha symbol on this yellow building. And then there's the Gwanyeon up top. And then they have some little stone pagoda things over there. Oh, this is fantastic. And they have that whole place there covered with the Chinese lanterns. Oh, this is nice. So they have a bunch of these little hearts that people came over and wrote messages on, and they've hung them from the rails. It's quite a popular photo spot right here. Okay, let's look up behind me and see what's... Sorry, behind a little viewpoint. They have this little shrine here. So we have a Buddha. It looks like you're supposed to donate 5,000 won to this one here. This is a woman juniper tree. Not sure what that's about. And then right on the right here is a men juniper tree. So you actually do take your shoes off here. It looks like we have a woman that's praying. Okay, so you come over the little hill from that little shrine. And then there's a little walkway out here. Lady selling something. Not sure what that is. And then we have a little statue here. And then a vendor over here selling water and stuff like that. But it's a nice view of the temple. All right, so here's the statue. It's pretty nice. It's right here on this rock. I can see some people over here. They're some divers. I don't know if they're getting like clams or sea urchins or what, but they're out there in the ocean. Yeah, so over here actually may be the best view of this temple. It absolutely looks like a postcard. Just fantastic. Now people come over here for the sunrise. That's the popular thing, especially like Chinese New Year. They'll come over here, or when the cherry blossoms are in bloom. It's a real popular place to come also. Okay, so all right, so let's go over to the main temple. Now right here on the bridge, they have like a coin toss. It's supposed to be lucky to throw some coins here. Lots of people are lined up over here doing that. And we're right here next to the ocean. This is pretty cool. Kind of tough to take pictures. There's too many people over there. So the most beautiful temple in Korea is what it says. So it looks like here you can sponsor a roof tile for 10,000 won. So you can write a little message on it. It's a little donation to the temple. And they have a gift shop and the bathrooms and stuff over there. All right, let's go in and let's look at this main hall. So this is quite similar here to what you'd see in a Chinese temple. It's pretty nice, the artwork they put into here. Looks like the wood over the doors is starting to get a little bit faded, but it's still pretty nice. And then they have another little pagoda over there. So let's go in and let's look at the three main images here. So they have some of the scenes over here. And I think the turtle means like longevity to the Chinese. You have a reclining Buddha here. And then you have a big, huge Chinese Buddha right next to this pagoda. So we have a monk in here now. Now they don't allow photos inside. I got yelled at. But the Buddha images, it's kind of interesting. They have a mustache. And then they have like little crystals over there with the Gwanyeon. And it has some nice paintings and stuff up on the walls. It has like elephants and like little dragons and stuff incorporated in them. And then they have all these little paper lanterns up on the roof. Yeah, the monk robes are quite a bit different than what you see in Thailand. Another monk over here going to one of the little shrines. So over here we have a reclining Buddha, and they have some of the other little images all around. And all the other figures. Yeah, it's a nice little reclining Buddha. You can see the paintings on this side of the wall also. Okay, let's go over there and look at those last buildings on that other side now. So we have a little shrine here, has the deities inside. It's got a reflection off that glass, so hard to see. And then some more of them. And we have a lady monk over here getting ready to pray. And there's a baseball up there somebody's left as a donation. So I guess this building here looks like maybe it's offices or monk quarters or something like that. So let's go up here to the Goddess of Mercy. Looks like a few people are going up here. So a little bit of a steep staircase to get up here. All right, so here is the Goddess of Mercy statue. They have a small little place there to burn the joe sticks and light the oil. They have candles and stuff. And then the surrounding countryside. It has all these pine trees. And then there's the rest of the temple over there. And then the ocean. Yeah, it's a nice view. All right, so we saw this. Let's see if we can go over there now and see those little stones. Yeah, it's over here. This is all offices and gift shops, stuff like that. So down here they've combined like the little cave with the ocean. So they have a little shrine down here in some little man-made cave. So it looks like this is the way to go to those little stone pagodas, but they have it blocked off and the lady told me we can't go there. That's a disappointment. I wanted to see those. All right, guys, so that's going to finish up our tour over here at this temple. It's a beautiful temple. I really enjoyed coming over here to see it. It's a place that I wouldn't want to come back. It's really crowded and it seems to be a bit over commercialized. The main hall is quite nice and it's interesting to see one time. You can come over here and spend 30 minutes and then call it good if you want. But I would probably skip this. It would be wouldn't be something if I was short of time in Busan to go see. But anyway, if you like the temple and like the video, make sure you click like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. That's what I do. I go show you things that I see, tell you a little bit about what I know. And if you like that, then stick around and you're notified when I post a new video. And leave me a comment, tell me what you think. And until next time, remember, from over here, kind of north of Busan, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.